Hello, Chargers. I just wanted to make a very quick video to show you how to use Lanschool to monitor your students while they're on their Chromebooks. Lanschool is a super cool tool to use in your instruction, but you do have to make sure that all students are using Canyon School District Chromebooks because those Chromebooks have been loaded with the Lanschool software. So essentially what Lanschool is it allows you to see what the students see on their devices, on their laptops, not on their cell phones. So I've known teachers in the past to only allow students to use Canyon School District Chromebooks in their classrooms. But this is what it'll look like. This will also be on the Canvas page as well if you get lost, with like step-by-step how-tos. But you'll go just to Lanschool Air. I do use it as like a bookmark on my, Chrome browser just to make it easier on myself. And you'll log in, just using your Google, your CSD Docs email. It's really easy to get into. It will, when you get into the screen, it'll look like this. However, I do not have classes, so I made up a test group. I'll show you how to change that banner and stuff too. But anyway, so I just made my own, but yours are already pre-recorded in yours, okay? So in order for any of this to work, you have to hit start class, okay? Now, once you start this class, you'll be able to see like what the students are doing. Now, these students that I've selected, none of them are currently on their Chromebooks. But in your classroom, you would see these students' screens, okay? And it would give you options on, like it says, view actions. It doesn't give me all the options because they're currently not online. But you could message students if you want. You could rearrange this group if you want. So how you do a lot of this stuff is you go to class settings, okay? And in class settings, you can change the banner to whatever you want, if that's your thing. And what you would do is, and you can rename your class if you want. You could even, guys, put your students into groups if you want, right? But this is what a lot of you guys want to do, right? Like, we want to keep our students on task. It says allow only. So if we hit that edit button, then I can add web addresses, and I could put in Kahoot, I could put in Canvas, I could put in Newsella, whatever it is I want my students to look at. And some of you guys are thinking, well, I just want them to be only on Canvas, or you could kind of tweak this. It's pretty easy, and kind of user friendly to determine like what you want to do. And so that makes it pretty easy. Let's say you want to blank everybody's screen. You could totally do that. So that makes it really easy to do. Okay, and then last thing I want to show you is this chat. You can actually chat with your students. You can actually chat with individual students. Like, hey, maybe you don't want to come up, maybe students don't feel coming up to you individually to chat, and maybe they would prefer to message you through this, and that's a safe way to message them. But anyway, this is also something that you could actually leave on your screen, like while students are testing, so that they know that hey, that you can see them. I would always encourage you to say like, hey, I am going to use Lanschool, just to kind of let students know that, hey, you're not trying to be some creeper, right? We're just trying to hold each other accountable and making sure that we're on task. But anyway, that is the gist of how to use Lanschool. There's all sorts of, there's little toggles up here you can use. Blank student screens, push a website, limit student websites, screenshots of students. So you can kind of see how to use it up here. But this is Lanschool. And if you have any questions, I'm super happy to help you with it. It's awesome, and enjoy.